Hello everyone. Oh, you're back. Gabby is now in bed. Hurrah. Hello. I was watching a Periscope the other day on review. It wasn't live, I think. Gabby is now fast asleep. Hurrah. She was super tired, but she says, I don't know how to get to sleep. And it's hard to explain to a kid how to go to sleep. It's just you've literally got to lay there and wait. So I tried to do like a bit of meditation with her about like trying to visualise flying bubbles away and trying to like stop her brain from racing. She goes at 100 miles an hour the whole time. So I tell her to picture like clouds and bubbles and the seashore and things. It does work, but it just takes so long to get her to wind down. So anyway, I saw a broadcast the other day. I didn't catch the lady's name, so I can't tell you who I got this from. But yeah, I just thought it was really pretty. Hello! Tora? Is it Tora or Toral? Hello, anyway. So this lady did this henna the other day, just on paper. And I thought it looked pretty, so I just thought I'd give it a try, because it's something that I've never really done before. I do kind of use standard flowers, with the spirals and then the humps and the dots and things, but I've never done one like this before with like an open centre. Coral like coral. Ah, it rhymes. Habiba. Hello, Habiba. Habida, sorry. I'm Hayley. I'm from York in the UK. And I am just doodling with some henna. Just because I've had a bit of a rubbish day. And I don't sleep very well, so I'm going to try and tire my brain out a little bit. So I can get to sleep okay, but then I wake up maybe at 1 o'clock in the morning, completely awake. And I don't want to wake up at 1 o'clock in the morning completely awake. I'd rather wake up at 7 o'clock in the morning completely awake, but when I do wake up, I'm exhausted. So something's not quite right, is it? So I'm just putting some like little stamen things in. Fill in some gaps and stuff. Hi, Henna Princess. It's looking kind of cute. I don't know how many to do. I don't need to look too crazy, do I? I don't like hennaing on paper. It's never the same, is it? Skin. What do you guys practice on? Do you prefer paper or acrylic? Or something else? I like this filler design. Thanks. It's not mine. I can't remember the lady I got it from. She was on Periscope in the last 24 hours. Acrylic. I don't like acrylic. It's too skiddy. No, it doesn't feel the same on paper. You can't shade properly. But then on the acrylic hands, when you try and drape or you try and drag, it's too skiddy for me. I end up rushing because when your heart's not in it and you're just like, oh, whatever. Yeah, me too, Avida. So I'll do practice on acrylic, but it's really kind of half-assed and can't be bothered with it. Anything that doesn't move, well, yeah, ditto. I've got a tolerant husband. He's been asleep a couple of times and woken up with his feet hennaed with flowers and things. You should try a thicker acrylic. don't know, the hands that I've used, I think it's maybe, don't know, 3 or 4 mil? Yeah, you can't beat skin, can you? Definitely not. Right, what do I do here? I'd normally go for curls. Personally, that's kind of my go-to. Oops. Love a good swirl. Hope you can see. Okay. Not really sure what's going on here. It's a bit kind of higgledy-piggledy, isn't it? I went to an event today to do some face painting. Yeah, I'm about to go to bed too. I just need to time my brain out and my eyes out. I went to a face painting event today, and it was a good 40 minutes away in the car, and it started to pour down with rain. So I phoned the lady and said, listen, the weather's terrible, is it worth me carrying on? She says, oh yeah, the rain's about to finish, you know, it's forecast to stop. So I thought, right, okay, I'll carry on. And I know, it was so bad. And I got there and there was gazebos, they were all tied together and weighted down. But it was so bad, it was almost funny. Everybody was hanging onto the rafters and there was stock everywhere. Leaves everywhere, all the drains were full of leaves, so there was floods. Oh my goodness, everything was such a mess. I didn't even unpack, I just got to my stand and just left. It was not good. Thank you, hearts, hearts. Not loving the leaf, but let's go with it. Oh, sorry. Thank you. My polish is, can you see, shellac, tutti frutti, so it's kind of pink and a bit kind of pearly, purpley. It needs redoing. I've had it on a while, but thanks. Nice to know that people notice. Oh, my brain stopped. What should I do now? Should I carry on or should I I'm liking the flower though, not so much the leaf, but I think I might work on the flower a bit more. It's nice to have something different, isn't it, in your back pocket for people who don't know what they want. So, what should we do now? Thanks. I can't even find out what the other lady was called because her periscope's disappeared. But whoever you are, thank you. She was from the States, I think. I do. It's the Henna Goddess, all one word, on Instagram. Hi, Hales. And then I'm the Henna Goddess York on Facebook. I couldn't get the York on my Instagram name. I'm just having a doodle. Was she Jamila Henna creation? Looks like her design. Oh, I don't know. I can't remember. It was quite possibly in the middle of the night when I watched it, so I would hate to say yes and then it'd be someone else. Oh, okay. Thanks for the follow if you are following me. That's nice. I'm really bad with names, especially with log-on names. I'm so used to seeing all your usernames. I don't know what anybody's real name is. If I ever met you in person, I wouldn't even know. But then I guess we're all the same, aren't we? Yep, I will be at the Mendy Meet. I'm usually a little bit late because I'm coming from York. It takes me about an hour to drive, but I always make it in the end. Are you going to come? Or are you just going to watch us on Scope? Oh man, you should come. Even if you do like every other month, and then you can stay over, get like a Premier Inn or something. And do it every other month. No, can it? Oh, gutted. Are you going to bring Joey's henna with you, Nadia? I'll be interested to see what it's like. Does she, can't speak. Do her cones come open, or do you clip them? Oh, is she still in the UK? Alright. I keep forgetting she's over here. Okay. I'll be interested to see Joey's open cones to see how big her tip is. So I roll my cones on a pin. so that my hole's consistent, but it's always interesting to see what others do, isn't it? I used to clip them with nail clippers, but I could never get them the same. Oh, I forgot to tag this with 1 henna a day for shearer. Never mind. Yes, I do. I use water, sugar, cajeput oil, and a Raj henna, a Hathi one. Should I do lines or should I do dots? Oh, sorry about that. I'll do lines. I see, this one's nice because my husband's cousin works in Bangladesh. He does something like 3 weeks in Bangladesh training out there, and then he does 1 week back home in Hull, and then he goes back out, and then he's to and fro the whole time. So he's very kindly bringing me good henna powder, so I can get it pretty cheap and like a constant supply, which is awesome. And I know it's going to be good quality. Oh, messed up there, haven't I? Good quality stuff. I'll bring you some and you can try it. Okay. That's pretty intense, isn't it? Yeah, it needs sifting, but it's it's quick to dye release, and it's always a nice stain, a nice colour. It's never really let me down, so yeah, I'll bring some, you can try it. What we're going to do now? What do I do? Could do some chains coming off it, but then how do you join a chain to that? I'm not sure. Probably just leave it as a mandala. My husband's downstairs watching a film. He's got the telly on so loud. I can hear it through the floor. There's no sense of gravity in this mandala world. It's free floating, no gravity. Let's carry on. What we're going to do now? some kind of funky flower, some random mandala. One more. What should we do? Oops, sorry. Shall I do some golf? Just for Khadija. Ooh, hearts, hearts. Shall I do a bit of golf? Okay, I'm going to carry on with a bit of golf. I haven't done these in a while. Is Khadija on? She's the lady who taught me these. I'll just carry on. Don't know who's here. Golf isn't my natural style. It's very bold. But sometimes it's kind of fun. Can you see that? I'm not sure that light's great. Thanks for the hearts, I am watching. Do appreciate it. Nadia, are you still there? Did you say you were coming to the next meet or not? I can't remember. Help me out, love. Ah, good, okay. Will you, WhatsApp me and remind me to bring some powder, please? Because I will forget. Or how about if I bring you one of my cones and some of my powder? I'm far from a pro, but you can try both then. If you want, you don't have to, obviously. Oh, yeah, just do that. It's alright once in a while, isn't it? Just tell them you've got a migraine. Because migraines, they do spontaneously get better, don't they? So you can always go in later or whatever. I won't say anything. Okay, we're going for a hat trick. I like doing these when... Can you see my hand there? I like doing these gulf roses kind of starting... Oh, I've got one hand. Kind of here, moving up your thumb to kind of where it's... I like that. It sits nice on your thumbs, I think. That made no sense. I apologise. You have to be a mind reader when watching my periscopes. You have to know what I'm thinking. Some roses. How do they look? Let's put you up there maybe a little bit. Focus. Ooh, roses. Yep, I thought I'd do 3 different things. Got my new flowers going on, got my mandala. I thought we'd go for a bit of rose goodness. Ah, no! Although it's not such a shame, is it? With my Yorkshire accent. She's not missing much, is she, you guys? I'll put some thorns on. Normally I'd do 3 leaves because it's pleasing to the eye, isn't it, to have an odd number of something. So let's get some more leaves on. Yeah, they're okay. Aha, welcome back. Roses are nice, but it's just not the same on paper. But it's still practice. So won't focus. But there's a heart for you all. How many people do I have? 4. Let's do 4 hearts. 4 hearts for my 4 viewers. Thanks for sticking with me. Sleep well. Oh, thank you. Thanks for the love. Thanks for being with me. And I will come back in a few days. Thanks, you guys. Good night.